to the food service spend down plan. So just the old board, we talked about this, or to the old committee, we talked about this last year. Per requirement, the district's only allowed to keep the 3 months extra, or 3 months carryover year to year for food service. So I said that's why the state requirement's in there. If there is more than 3 months worth of spend down, then we are required to have a plan in place. Now, the most recent plan, what was discussed, is purchasing food service equipment to have a new equipment within the whole project, because a lot of the equipment was to be deemed reused. So the old board, old committee said that that's what they wanted, and that was the plan for last year. At that time, the project was not very processed, so we were in anticipation of that. So we had an anticipation of the project, and this was our anticipated plan, and that was accepted. Now the project's approved. Victor and I worked through, and we had a quote, and we quoted what the equipment would be for the spend down. So you can see here that the spend down plan that I would propose here would be to buy new equipment at both ACES and the high school. So the high school would be outfitted with new equipment through the project and through food service account. And ACES would be able to get a couple new equipment items that are close to end of life. We would also get new dining areas for tables and chairs for student dining. Within that, there's going to be a request to hire a food service coordinator. So this came about with our most recent audit. It became apparent that there's a lot of requirements for state and federal compliance, that we need a designated person to monitor all the time. So this is a request that to be able to hire a food service coordinator that would be able to be funded by the food service account. And they would oversee the food service management company. So they would be basically overseeing their compliance aspect and do all the reporting for the district. They'd be the district representative on behalf of the food service account. So right now, it's currently split between myself and one of my administrative assistants. And we kind of tandem, tag team that. And between our other duties, sometimes we don't have the amount of time that we would like to designate to food services. So this person would be able to spend all their time designated to food service. And some of the costs would be offset, so it's not a full 100%. So right now, currently, we've had some transitions happen within the food service department where we've had internal people who have left our employment and now transitioned to the food service management company, or some have retired or resigned from their positions. What happens is when somebody moves from internal to contracted, a lot of times that saves some money. So that cost that we originally anticipated as being internal would then has now shifted to the food service management company, which then leaves that internal. So it's kind of an even exchange, not even exchange, but an even offset between what was originally internal to food service to have this coordinator company. So that's some of the requests there. And we would also, this most recent year, we held student meal costs. What was proposed was to increase them, I believe, by 15 cents. And with the excess of funds within the food service account, we thought that there was no need to increase costs, so we held those stagnant. I believe those costs have been stagnant for at least 2 to 3 years. I don't remember the last time we did increase them, but they would be in anticipation to continue to hold them as financially viable. So just keep those basically frozen